Good day, viewers. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. I'm back in the shop and I'm really enjoying being back in the shop. It is today, I think it's Tuesday, and this is kind of like my first half day back to work. I was out doing some stuff this morning, finished my task, and now I'm back at work trying to establish a level of normality. Fortunately, Dave has been absolutely excellent and Justin has been excellent, and they were able to handle, I'm in the way, they were able to handle the situation around here in my part-time absence. Lauren has maintained her presence in the office, and between the three of them, this place has functioned without flaw, and it's been an incredible relief to my stress and my psyche, because we are still able to function even if I'm running off and doing whatever I was doing. Anyway, what we've got here is a Mitsubishi Outlander. The customer had stated that they have replaced like headlights, the right headlight and the parking light not working. They changed out the lights and the fuses and the bulbs, and they're still not working. So this should be a nice easy one for me. I'm just gonna do a little quick electrical diag on this thing at 135,597 miles on the odometer. So let's fire up those headlights. I'm waiting out here, waiting for Justin to grab a car to put it in on the lift so I can come in behind him and use the flat stall to diagnose this. So just bear with me here for a moment there, folks. But yeah, like I said, I'm doing a lot better today. I got some sleep again, and my stress has come down from all the previous activities during the post-hurricane apocalypse scenario that we were just dealing with. The problem still exists out there, but like I said, I've done what I can do, and I'm no longer spending full-time days outside in the island over there. So anyway, doing a lot better, feeling pretty good. That might change tomorrow. I could be at one of those highs and then I'll hit a low, but right now I'm just chilling and I feel pretty good. So whenever Justin gets out here, we can get the thing back inside and we're out of here. What are you doing? He's cleaning the floor with little floor mats. I see you. Well, here, since we're waiting, let's throw this thing in park right here. Headlights on. Let's go verify that the lights do not function. We'll do a parking lot diagnosis on this one. It just rained something fierce a second ago. All this was dry and now it's full. Weird, yeah? Okay, so it looks like it's the passenger side. There we go. Yeah, passenger side is not functioning. Let's check high beams. Let's see if those work. Okay, so I think the high beams might have been on. That's low beams. You see the little blue or teal colored indicator? That means your high beams are on. That does not mean you're driving or your regular headlights are on. So if you're driving at night with that on, you're riding around with your high beams. Don't do that, that's bad. Anyway, low beams are engaged. Low, not working. Click it. We got the little indicator. High beams and high beams. All right, we got a low beam circuit problem. That's the outboard one over here. Yep, high beam on, outboard. That one still should stay on. Okay. Well, it's in there. Let's see what's in there. What's his problem? Can't reach it yet. Yeah, that's gonna be a doozy. That's a badoozy. Oh look, it's working. What's this thing? Let me disconnect this for some space. What happens to be going on in there? That's not bueno. I know you guys can't see that well. The little clip has been removed from the light, from the bulb itself. Come here, bulb. Interesting little light bulb. Here, we'll just put that in the pocket for now. Just we know it works, so let's see what problem it is. I see something broken. Oh, that's weird. I don't even know. Yeah, that's broken right there. What? This doesn't make any sense. It's melted. Look, that's melted right there. I need a tool. Let's go fetch a screwing driver. What'd you find under here?
There's some stuff right there.
Oh, those flashlights we lost.
Right here,
I knew we'd find them. Yeah, there's one of them. A brand new flashlight too. I knew we'd find them. You drove around with these under here, but they did reappear. I told you I couldn't think last week or this week or whatever day it is. You know, let's charge those back up. Priorities. And finding the missing flashlights were not one. There we go. Okay, flashlight, screwdriver, words. Oh, I'm losing my mind again. It's I don't even know. Anyway, we need this thing. Let's get that connector thing off of there. That's his problem. The bulb is molten. And then we got to check out the turn signal next. You guys go right here. There. Okay, so this, I guess, goes into that. It's making bad connections somehow, some way. I need to see if this bulb includes this little piece right here. That would be the socket. There's so much beeping everywhere. Beep, beep. That's all I've been hearing for days. Yeah, let's check on this bulb for that Mitsubishi. We'll see if it comes with this plastic socket thing, or if it comes with something else, or if that's a separate piece. So my researches have discovered that this bulb is good, right? That's the bulb, it's the H1, that's what's supposed to be in there for the low beam side. What we're gonna have to find is this, the socket that plugs into this bulb that the connector plugs into, and that's kind of harder to do. Hey look, I found it. I found it on Fleabay. Check it out. There's the connector, 2 pins, and then the little weird whatever connector on the other side, and you see it's got these little wing tab things on there that probably lock this into the housing. That way it can't vibrate around, and that's why it's not making connection. The positive side on this, that's making good connection with that inside pin right there. But the ground side on this circuit, that's gonna go through the housing right here on the bulb. And I think that this connector is losing its ground side connection on these little tabs right here because it's just kind of flopping around in there. So I'm gonna order one of these things, and then we're gonna go from there. All right, let us go check on, not the Magnum, let's check on that turn signal not working real quick. He said it's also the right front. So let's click it on and verify. Let's try left side first. Left side, right side, okay. Rapid flash, there it is. So let's find, that's a marker, no markers up front, that one down low, right? I think we're worried about the one down low. So let's check the fender marker to make sure that one's flashing. We're good. And down low, nada. All right. So, where's that one at? Here, you know, I tell you what. We're done in the parking lot. It's gonna rain again. I can smell it. Okay. Back and drive, driving it in. Figure we can shut it off too, that way we don't have to hear the that fan running the whole time. Parking is the auto, power down. I need to key it on, being dumb. I forgetted to remember, keep the power turned on. Now, let's find that light socket in there. It's integrated? No, it shouldn't be integrated. No, flashlight, not the ones that fell off the flex. Different one. Okay, coming back in here with a flashing light module. We're not gonna leave this one here. I need to figure out where I'm gonna locate that that turn signal bulb. Where is it? I cannot find it. Is that it? I don't think so. What if I gotta pull the whole dealio out? I don't see another. Maybe it's way down below. Oh yeah, I feel it down there. I think there's a wire. There's a wire right here, and that might be going to a connector of some sort. I don't know. Like I feel like I feel it, but it doesn't really feel like a connector. I can't. You know, it's like it's going in. Maybe I'll take the headlight out. Let's do that. Let's just take it out. Wobbly action. Reload. I did not need a wobble, but wobblies are fun. Wait. I forgot about this little connector thing that I had disconnected once upon a time. I'm wondering if that is the connector that goes into the headlight assembly to power that turn signal bulb down there. That might be it, because I took a step back and looked, because now I've got to take this whole bumper cover off to get the bulb out it, I think, because that bulb's here and gravity, and I should be able to get it, but it's not working for me. Confused. Alrighty, so I'm a little too far ahead of myself, and actually so far ahead I'm behind. Let's plug that thing back in before I start tearing the bumper off to get that lens out. Let's just check it with that plugged in. I had forgotten that I disconnected that right side. Yeah, I forgot I disconnected that. And the survey says we're good. That one's running. That one, I do not believe that's a light. I think that's just a reflector. So all I need to do is get that socket in there, which I had to order. I'll wait for that thing to show up. We'll plug it in and see what it does. So far, we're just one little $20 piece of plastic. All right. Here, let's plug this thing back in where she goes, because there's no reason to disassemble the entire car. That thing's working. It's good. Put that back in. Look, a phantom connector with no home. It goes nowhere. Those end up, these are wrong, both of them. This one over here. Yeah, those connectors, they'll end up in places like that because some vehicle models will have different options. For example, this might have one that has a different climate control in it, and it's got an ambient air temperature sensor out here to pick up the outside air temp, so that might be why it's there. I don't think anything's missing. There we go. Wobble clicks. Plastech. Little push pin clip dealio. I only found one. The other one was missing. But I have a replacement. We'll stick it in there. No worries. I left some flangey prints. I removed some flangey prints. All right, good to go. Now we know what's up. Wait for that thing to arrive, and then we'll throw it back together. And that will solve our customer's problem. Which is great, because I'm in problem-solving mode. Big time. So this one's getting parked. We're stacking this one. that will conclude this particular vehicle's Diag. Starting the engine. Let's back her out. Next. Dave, sir, you said you think it's a tire issue on this? You over there? Somewhere over there. Yeah, I think he said it was a tire issue. Let's go see. Now, I drove it once, I think Wednesday last week, and I heard a vibration, or I felt a vibration out of the rear of it. We took a look at the suspension earlier and came up kind of short, and I had parked this one and put it on hold because I'm waiting to get a hold of that actuator gear. There we go. But since we're in limbo on it, we're gonna try to find out some of those secondary concerns. It's been curbed a little bit. See that? A lot of curb rash on there. Interesting. Okay, so what we do when we inspect tires is I always start at the valve stem words. That gives you like a reference line. So you start looking at the stem, and we're gonna rotate them around. We're looking for anything obvious. Big bubbles in it, weird tread wear, objects like lawnmower blades or something sticking out of it. And nothing here. And when you get back to your valve stem, that's when you've done your full circle. So now I'm gonna look at the overall shape of the tire. Now, one would normally want to back up and look at it and just kind of be like, oh yeah, it looks round, but you can't do that because the eyes won't let you. The way you got to look at the shape of the tire is you get yourself a line of sight where you can look past the tire, preferably with a contrasting surface on the other side, and then you'll hold that line of sight and then look down the tire as you spin it. See how that one's turning pretty round and smooth? This one's good. Let's go check this one over here. Again, we're gonna do the same thing. You look past the tread at the lighter colored and maintain line of sight. See it? A little closer, hang on. Let me get you just right. This is gonna be good. There we go. It's focusing wrong. Focus there. There we go. See it right there? Brrr. Show you the spot. We'll slow it down. Right there. See all this? Here, here, here. See right here all that choppiness? And now we're back to being smooth again, right? We spin it around one more time. Show you as it turns. There's that choppiness again right through here. What we had was a wheel lockup event. This thing locked up once and it's got a flat spot in it right here. So when this thing is spinning around and round and round, it's making a vibration across that flat spot, and the suspension is taking kind of a hit. So a lot of things have to move around. This tire got locked up in like maybe a panic stop, or maybe the thing got towed away or something once and they drug it while the wheels were locked up. Parking brake was on, they drug the thing or down the road or something. Either way, there's a flat spot in this tire right here with some choppy pieces of tread, and yeah, there's the flat right there, and that is the cause of our vibration right here. The other ones up front, I think those are okay. They looked a little newer. Let's take a peek. Yeah, these are in good shape here. But just for thoroughness and diligence, we'll take a look. Nope, good. This one is good. This one also looking good. Okay. All right, that one's solved. So I think we should need to take away the Chinesium coils, drive it again, and see if the misfire goes away under load. It doesn't happen all the time, and the ECM hasn't picked up on it. But if you put a load on it, low speed, try to accelerate, you'll feel it every now and then. I think it's misfiring on the ignition side, which would be a coil. And since those coils looked, well, they're no-name coils, there's nothing on them, I think that would be the issue. Lower quality components for the fail. Anyway, let's let this one down. This one's checked out. We're good. Coming down. Next, let's go Diag something else. Real quick, shutting the hood. Yeah, look at these coils. They look newish, but there's no identifying marks on them, no part numbers, no etching, nothing. They've got that glossy looking plastic. See that gloss plastic? Not the epoxy filled, but that plastic business. That gloss plastic's kind of cheap looking. I do believe those are knockoffs from wherever land. Anyway, done under here. You can back this one out. Goodbye, flexible fusion, or flex, Ford Flex, not a fusion. Okay, next one to check out, not this one. Dave put an evaporator core in this one. This one's ready to rock and roll. We're gonna come out, I think this is a 1977. It's the Corvette. I don't know much about these. They're kind of before my time, to tell you the truth. I'm not a product of 77. It's a 25th anniversary, is that what it says? 1953 anniversary, 1978. Okay, cool, right on. Anyway, we got a Vet here. I'm sure it's got a V8. Fancy. It's almost like the ashtrays from back in the day. Remember how everybody's individual door had an ashtray in it, even the back doors? That's kind of similar. Now, customer states on this one, something about the brake lines were cut. I don't know, what happened? You make your ex-girlfriend mad at you? She cut the brake lines on your Vet? That's not good. Anyway, kind of a, man, these things all smell the same. Kind of an older one. What do we got here? 10,682. That's a rollover all day. It's got to be a rollover. Back when they only had 5 digits on those odometers. Anyway, let's fire this thing up. I bet it's carbureted. Yeah. Can I put the windows down? Power wind. Does it go up? Oh, okay. That tack is broken. We're at 4,500 RPMs. Red line for days. Okay, done messing around. Wow, we're about to blow it up, guys. Look at that. Oh man, too much speed.
Now, Cole, when you shift the gear and that little needle on the tack goes into the red and reads 9,000 RPM, that's bad.
That's good, I love it. That one, yeah. All right, let's flip this unit around here. So I didn't realize it. You guys see that F-150 right there? See that? That C10 truck got blown through the parking lot. It rolled into that truck. It was parked behind us over there, and the wind caught it and blew it, and it slammed into the F-150. I didn't hear about that until today. I guess it happened, of course, Thursday. I was not here Friday or the weekend. But yeah, I heard that one blew across and smashed into the other truck, which is awesomely not okay, but it is what it is. Oh, let's get turned around every now and then. I need to get this thing racked up and I can't. At least it runs and drives. Usually I get these things, they even have a battery in them. So that's actually kind of good. Check the rack. A little too far forward. Back it up. There, now she'll fit. All right. Park this unit. Power down. I don't even know how to pop the hood on this one. It might not even have a release inside. Some of them you just opened them up from the outside, but I'll check it in a minute. Let's get out, set the rack some. It's hot in here. Okay, we have the lift arm set up, and I found that hood release. It's hiding down here under this wire. Oh, cool. The hood release has a switch attached to it. Look at that, that's with tape. Nice. So we got the tape and the release. Let's see what's under here. Shiny, small block Chevrolet. I like it. Okay, so if we're looking for an issue with cut brake lines or something like that, let's start from the master cylinder. This old school master. Pry driver. We need a tool. There we go, use the pry bar. No, kidding. Kidding. Yeah, a little screwdriver should do it. I can probably just force it, but I don't want to exert the stress on myself. Just pry driver it off. That one. Yeah, there's two little levers hold the cap on. They're not really levers, they're just, I don't know, what would you call those? They're not levers. It's not really a lever. I'm using leverage to get it out. There we go. But I don't know what to call those. Anyway, that's how you get the lid off the master cylinder. And it's got fluid in it. So I don't know if we got cut brake lines. We got rusty. Everything's rusty. Yeah, putting them back on, it's kind of easier because there's like a detent in the cap right there for the non-levers to snap into. Yeah, I don't really know what to call them. Oh, force that on now. Get on there. Nope. Two-handed operations with a pry driver. There. The back one went on okay. No problemo. So anyway, yeah, we got ourselves a carbureted small block Chevrolet right here. Old school, not center bolt valve covers. It's got the perimeter bolt valve covers. I have not seen these T-handle things in a long time. Dipstick, plug wire sitting on that. Nice nader. Dink-a-dink. Okay. Pretty clean under here. This is a pretty good looking engine compartment, to tell you the truth. All right, well, brake fluid's not gone anywhere, so let's go ahead and run this thing up and take a look at the underneath carriage and see what the deal is with some cut brake lines. Maybe they're just rusted out. Moving on up. Oh, I don't know if this is a myth or not, but they used to say when you lift your Corvettes, you should pop your doors. I don't think that's, I'm not even gonna do that. There's a frame under this car. We're not doing that. It's too much work. Yeah, they used to have us take the T-tops loose and pop the doors and open the hood, and I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna do that. It's a full frame vehicle. Uh-oh. It's marking its territory. Look at that. I wonder if that's from this one or something else. There we go. Top of the rack. Let's go down below and see. Well, let's see what's up with that first. That's yeah, that's from this one. Look, there's transmission fluid. Yeah, this is not even on the list of complaints. Oh. That's leaking. But how are we leaking way over here? Up front. What's the deal with up front leaking? Because we were parked here, and then straight up is here. I don't get that. Yeah, where did it drip from? I'll have to start it and let it run. We'll see where it's coming from. Shouldn't be too hard to find because that much leaked out of it. Need a flashlight. Let's get an illuminator here. Flashlight, gravity. It went right for us. Okay, so we're here for brake lines. That's the complaint, right? Customer states brake lines are cut. Interesting power steering setup. That's leaking too. Look at that. Power steering fluid dripping off the grease zerk, all this. Yeah, the steering rack or whatever. Hydraulic steering assist is leaking, needs new seals. A little paint mark. That's to prove that no one took the bolt out, or the filter for that matter, after someone installed it. Low pressure sending unit. That's that big guy right there. Okay, looking around. Fairly typical of a vehicle from this age. There's the fuel pump. The big canister right there, that's the fuel pump. Got a wire hanging right here. Don't know what that goes to, but Probably does not belong attached to the steering system. Okay, man, this is turning into like a roast my ride. Here we go. There's the issue with our brake line. Look at here. This one appears to be taped. I don't know why it's taped, but there's tape on it. Maybe it's leaking. We're gonna seal it up with some electrical tape. Let's de-tape it. And the survey says it's pretty. Oh yeah, she's blowing up. It's not leaking fluid yet. Yeah, that's nasty. All right, so we want to do some brake lines. Probably gonna do both sides to match. Yep. So we're not doing hard lines, we're doing hoses, brake hoses. So I think the hard lines are all good. Oh wow, look. It's the same suspension as that Shelby. Yep, same rear end. Leaf spring pack bolts to the differential cover. Independent rear. Drive axles, almost like a CV axle. Big leaf spring going across the side. Yeah, this is just like that Shelby that I have. We got a blowed up caliper over here that's leaking everywhere. See that? That's brake fluid from the caliper. Okay. Yep, a bunch of brake fluid leaking right here. Look at that. There it is. Leaking right down the wheel. Got it. All right. So we need a caliper, hoses. I'm gonna do 4 hoses. And at least 1 caliper. Negative. This one's leaking too. Look. 2 calipers. That hole up there is full of brake fluid. It's not as severe as the other side, but it's there. Is that water or brake fluid right there? Let me taste it. That's brake fluid. Okay, so we got fluid leaking on both of those. Let's check the front calipers while we're here. And that one's bone dry. That's fine. I see no leakages. It might behoove oneself to just do the rebuild on that. Yeah, maybe not. I'll quote it and see. But at a minimum, we're doing rear calipers and all 4 hoses and fluid. All right, Justin's gonna let this down. We're gonna go and look for the source of that business, that drippy. I saw a drip just fall, but I can't seem to see where it's coming from. So we're gonna start the engine and look at it from the bottom while the engine's running. I'd say that would be the plan of all plans. Hey, Justin, you're good? I'll start it from here, sir. Bloggity, 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 blah, blah, blah. Yeah. All right, bring her back up. Perfect. There it is. Look at that, it's spraying. No way. Justin, we're gonna let it down in a second. Look at this. Oh, I lost it. It was spraying. I saw a spray. Oh, there it is, there it is, there it is. Hard lines leaking on the transmission. It was spraying through there. That's it. Yeah, all right, let her down. If that breaks, we're kind of in trouble. And the spray has stopped. Look at that, that's been smashed. Come on down, you're good. Yeah, we need transmission hard lines. Okay, definitely more so than brake lines. It was squirting out. Weird. Shutting down. Those are not going to be fun to repair. Not fun at all. I don't even know if I can. Hang on a second. So yeah, there's There's two of the lines there. Those run up probably into the radiator. Yeah, right there in the radiator. There's no room for another, like an auxiliary cooler, is there? Yeah, finding transmission lines will be fun. These are the vacuum actuators for the headlights. See those big bazooka looking deals? Yeah, big bazookas. Those are for the headlights. Vacuum actuators. Let's check transmission fluid. Just see if there's any left in there. And yeah, it's low. There is some on the dipstick though, that's good. Okay. Plug that thing back in. It's a nice dipstick tube. Cool. Mr. Justin, sir, go back up once more. Run this thing back up in the air. Ooh, nice touch, look at that. Stuck a electric fan in front of that mechanical fan. Good move. Okay. I want to get an eyeball on those transmission lines to see if they are replaceable or repairable or locatable. I need to see what they look like so I can try to find some. Okay, let's see. There's two of the lines right there where they bolt into the case. Bolt into the case right there. They run forward. They go up. They go down through the frame. That's where they get a hole rusted through them. Then they run forward again around that bolt and then into some rubber hoses. That must have been some kind of repair. Yeah, look at that one smashed in right there. Okay. So we need new lines. New hard lines. All right. We throw a pig mat on that right there, and then we're done with this one for now. I need to build an estimate and find some parts and inspect it. Thanks, Justin. Cool. All right. So let's go out and see what else needs to be diagged or checked out. I think I'm about on the money here with what I need to do. That one's done. That one's done. That little Mazda in there is almost done. We had to go to the junkyard. That one's diagged. The one in the back of that one, there's a white Charger or a Magnum or something. That one's diagged. That one's diagged and deceased. That one's diagged and need to build a work order for that one too. Okay, so and that one needs cams and lifters. And that one, that's a Dodge, another Dodge product over there. Cams and lifters all day. So I think that's the gist of it, you guys. I do not have anything else I'm going to be doing today. I diagnosed everything that we have. I got to go build work orders. It's going to be clerical work time. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and close this video out right now. Thank you guys for watching. Everything's good. I'm back to normal, I think. And now I got business to attend to. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a great day. See you guys later in the video.